In this question, we're asked to complete the table to determine the number of subatomic particles in this calcium ion, Ca2+. So this question is about calcium, which has the symbol Ca. The number on the bottom left here, that is our atomic number. And that number tells us the number of protons. So since the atomic number is 20, that means we have 20 protons. The number in the top left is our mass number. The mass number tells us the number of protons and neutrons added together. So the number of protons plus the number of neutrons is our mass number. We know the number of protons is 20 because that's our atomic number. Plus the number of neutrons will give our mass number, which in this question is 43. So that means our number of neutrons must be 23. I did 43 minus 20 to get my number of neutrons. So there's my number of neutrons. Lastly, I'm going to use the charge here, which is 2+. Now, we know protons are positively charged and electrons are negatively charged. So if we have a positively charged ion, that means we have more protons than electrons. Whereas if we have a negatively charged ion, that means we have more electrons than protons. In this question, we have a charge of 2+, so we have a positive ion. That means we have more protons than electrons. Specifically, we have 2 more protons than electrons. So the number of electrons is going to be the number of protons, which was 20, minus 2, because we know we have 2 more protons than we have electrons. So that's going to give us 18 electrons. Let's do one more question of this type. In this question, we're completing the table to determine the number of subatomic particles in this phosphorus ion, P3-. So again, our symbol P, that's our element symbol for phosphorus. Our atomic number is 15. The atomic number tells us the number of protons. So we know we have 15 protons. Our mass number is 31. The mass number tells us the number of protons and neutrons added together. So we know the number of protons is 15 from our atomic number, plus the number of neutrons must give us our mass number, which in this question is 31. So my number of neutrons is going to be my mass number, 31, minus the number of protons, which was 15. That gets me a number of neutrons of 16. So I can fill in that I have 16 neutrons. Now to figure out the electrons, we need to look at the charge. We have a charge of 3-. So we have a negative charge here, a negative ion. That means we have more electrons than protons, specifically 3 more electrons than protons. So my number of electrons is going to be the number of protons plus 3, because I have 3 more electrons than protons, which gets me a total number of 18 electrons. So in these questions, we first use the atomic number, which is the number of protons. Then we use the mass number, which is the number of protons and neutrons added together. Finally, we use the charge to figure out the number of the electrons. If it's a positive ion, that means we have more protons than electrons. If it's a negative ion, that means we have more electrons than protons.